Blackmore.
The Kusarigama. Throughout history, the Kusarigama and the rope and dart weapon has shown itself time and time again in so many fighting games and action beat 'em up games out there. I mean, hell, we even have like one of the biggest grandfather characters in fighting games using the rope dart spear in itself, and that goes to Scorpion out there. That classic yellow ninja. But today's weapon select episode, we're going to be going over so many different characters from 2D fighters, 3D, and action beat 'em up. So kick your feet up, relax, grab your popcorn, and enjoy today's video, folks, because you're in for a treat. Check it out.
The Kusarigama is a traditional Japanese weapon combining a sickle with a heavy chain and iron weight. It evolved during the feudal era of Japan, often used by the samurai class and later adopted by ninja and warrior monks. It was pretty effective against sword-wielding opponents due to its versatility and unpredictability. The weapon includes a handheld sickle connected to a metal chain with a weighted end. The chain can entangle an enemy's weapon or limbs, creating an opening for the sickle to strike. Fighters would spin the weighted chain to keep enemies at bay or trip them, then finish with the slicing motion from the kama. Timing, spacing, and flow were super critical with this weapon. It is part of martial art disciplines like the Kusarigama Jutsu, a sub-art within some schools of Korufu Jutsu, with classical Japanese martial art traditions. The rope dart, or the shienbo, is a traditional Japanese weapon used in wushu and performance martial arts. It consists of a long rope, typically like 3 to 5 meters, with a metal dart attached at the end. Originating all the way from ancient Chinese military training, the rope dart was used for stealth attacks and range control. It shares lineage with other flexible weapons like the meteor hammer and chain whip. Modern wushu even incorporates high-speed spinning, directional changes, and acrobatic flips with the rope dart. It blends fluid motion, accuracy, and showmanship. The rope dart's theatrical appeal has made it popular in martial arts cinema and competitive demonstrations, sometimes with LED lights or fire for modern effects. Earthquake from Samurai Showdown. He is a bandit all the way from the Lone Star state of Texas who wields a massive Kusarigama. He likes using its extensive range to bully opponents from a distance. His exaggerated form represents the raw power and reach in this game. Even with this large hurt box, it is offset by his long-range control, mirroring the Kusarigama's representation. In King of Fighters 11, Shion, one of the sub-boss characters, is a visually flamboyant character with an elegant, almost theatrical combat style. He wields a long, rivet-like staff weapon, along with a rope dart weapon, capable of unpredictable, flowing attacks with long-reaching trajectories and arc-like patterns. While it is not a traditional rope dart, Shion's weapon seems directly inspired by Chinese flexible weapons, particularly the rope dart and meteor hammer. His attack animations include spiraling movements, long-range strikes, and deceptive changes in direction, echoing wushu principles, in which I'll say are some of the most beautiful flowing animations I've ever seen on a sprite-based character for the era he came out. Scorpion Spear from Mortal Kombat, the most iconic rope dart spear ninja in gaming history for more than a decade. In both Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1, Scorpion's classic spear technique evolves beyond the simple get over here hook toss. In these recent titles, Scorpion Spear exhibits a more refined, wushu-inspired flow in his special attacks. His rope and spear movements are faster, more fluid, and often follow circular or spinning arcs before impacting his opponent, highlighting real rope dart martial art techniques such as rapid coiling, aerial wraps, and momentum shifts, which is such a cool evolution to his character over the years, seeing that it gets to this point in both games. Soul Calibur 3 introduced the Kusarigama as a hidden weapon, while masked over Ivy's weapon style for creative characters. Now that I've mentioned Ivy, we might as well add her to the rope dart weapon section. Now, hear me out on this. Her weapon is one of the most iconic hybrid weapons in fighting game history. This chained snake-like sword fuses elements of traditional European longsword with the flexible dynamics of a whip and the striking agility of a rope dart. The blade can shift between a rigid sword and a segmented whip-like chain. This allows Ivy to perform wide-range sweeps, precision strikes, and deceptive spacing tactics, many of which reflect real rope dart and chain whip techniques found in traditional wushu. Even her weapon demonstrations and in-game animations showcase spinning arcs, retraction strikes, overhead launches, and snaking thrusts. Movements that mirror rope dart maneuvers like spiral wraps, backward recoils, and target tracking through circular motion. She brings spacing, zoning, and rhythm disruption. Her ability to transition between mid and long range offense with elegant motions create a playstyle that's both graceful and threatening, which really mirrors the artistic yet deadly presentation of wushu rope dart practitioners out there. One of the many reasons I enjoyed the soul that they would add into the Soul Calibur games. In Nioh 2, the Kusarigama is another weapon that you can use. The chain for range attacks to harass, and the sickle for close combat. Now, this weapon class is so overpowered in this game too, with this fast tempo which enhances the complexity and rewards timing and positioning, because you can really rack up so much damage per hit with this weapon. Now, the man, the myth, Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden series even uses the Kusarigama and delivers some crazy, brutal combos. It represents a balance of ninja tradition and creative modern game design, which has some great combat animations just fully representative of the Kusarigama jutsu out there. Now, this game Indivisible is something I really was not expecting to see pop up for this list. Now, in this indie RPG, Anja uses a Kusarigama in a stylized, animated format as one of her attacks, which are heavily inspired by both traditional martial arts and anime aesthetics. This is one game I completely forgot about and at the same time really surprised me with this. Now, we have to rewind it back to Mortal Kombat, but we're going to have to dip our toes into the Shaolin Monk series. Scorpion makes an appearance as a boss and a playable character in this, and just like I mentioned for his 2D section, he even uses the spear for his specials in a wushu theatrical manner. Even For Honor has a shinobi class in there that wields the Kusarigamas but dual wields them. And this hybrid class blends stealth, dexterity, and has some counterattacks to them. So, pretty good ninja mytho representation even in this game too. You can even find a Kusarigama being represented in Assassin's Creed Shadows by one of the playable characters, Naoi, who uses some pretty grounded stealth gameplay with stylized weapon animations, which stays true to the weapon itself with some beautiful animations, which I just cannot get enough of looking at the executions in this game with that weapon. Even some of the older Assassin's Creed games out there had some rope dart representation, like Assassin's Creed 3. Connor can use a rope dart weapon in there and some other flexible weapons occasionally throughout the game, which often blends into the series' acrobatic parkour and stealth assassinations too, which really just plays into that role.
So, what do you guys think? Hopefully, you ended up learning some new things about the Kusarigama weapon in itself, and so many different games out there. And the fact that even Assassin's Creed even had the rope and dart in there as a viable weapon in itself too. And even for the longest time, I didn't even realize that Ninja Gaiden even had a Kusarigama in there as well, which it's been a while since I played that series, I will say that. So it's no surprise since it is a ninja weapon. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you can stay updated of any new videos coming to the channel. And I will be opening up another poll here soon to end up seeing what you guys would love to end up seeing for the next weapon select videos out there. I already have about 3 in mind that I do want to play around with. One of them, I will admit, it will be a while because this one is going to have a plethora of so many characters and different stuff I would have to like cover in time. So just there's your hint right there, and I'm sure some of you already can figure that out too as well. Same thing will go with the fighting style variants too, and I will be having that up as a poll too. So anyways, y'all, don't want to take up too much of y'all time. This is Blackmore here, signing out. I'll catch you later, folks, and look out for some content whenever I come back from Evo. I will be having a plethora of different videos and content that I will be dropping onto the channel that I am very excited to end up getting some filming done, and also sightseeing with my my lovely girlfriend too. So anyways, y'all, catch you later. Stay safe out there and keep on gaming, more importantly. Peace, y'all.
The study of Kung Fu fighting is ongoing. Don't ever hope to master all of them. So be careful.